So the last few weeks of my prep, actually it was probably the last 5 or 6 weeks, we were doing refeeds. And as far as a refeed for me, it was just an increase of the same calories that I was already having. So more chicken, more steak, more oatmeal, more potatoes, more rice, more almond butter. And for me, it was actually doing really well. I really liked it. It was actually a pretty big increase of fats, which I'm not necessarily used to. But every time we did it, I would drop another pound or two. And it just kept working out better and better. So we started doing that twice a week. It was like every Wednesday and Saturday. That was for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And I just kept dropping. So we decided to try to pull back a little bit and just decrease calories and see what happened. And my body stalled. It stopped responding. And that's common for me for whatever reason. My body just gets very unhappy, I guess. It just pushes back often. It doesn't let go of body fat for me too easy, and I've always struggled to get a really crispy conditioning. That's even with, I've done 2 hours of cardio on the stairs 7 days a week. I've done keto. I've done zero fat, zero carb, not for an extended period of time, but I have zeroed out. This year we're definitely getting closer every time. I always wanted to get deep tissue massages or reach out and find an ART guy. I've gotten a couple massages and I always leave not happy. Find it's a waste of time. I feel like I always fall asleep. It's just doesn't do anything to me. I don't want to go to relax. I need it to repair. So I saw a lot of local CrossFitters had an FST guy coming and stretching them. And FST is fascia stretching therapy. And I don't know if I necessarily believe that it's stretching my fascia, but I know it was an extreme stretching, which is something that I need, and it helped me open up my poses a lot more. So Joe Jacoby was someone that I reached out to. I did a little research on him, and he worked for Rutgers for a number of years. He has a CSCS. He's worked on everything from bodybuilders to strongman to powerlifters to CrossFitters to NFL players. He traveled with the football team. He actually was a walk-on football player for Rutgers. So the guy has a great knowledge of sports and the body. The stretching was insane. I've never moved the way he was able to move me, and my poses really opened up a ton. And I'll definitely be going back to see him before Junior Nationals. And if you're local, I would reach out to him too. Like I said, it's just real extreme stretching. Doesn't hurt, no pain. It was pretty cool. The beard, as you can see, the beard is gone. I cut it before the show. I thought, I didn't want to have any distractions, any questions at the show. So Dr. Cuts is my go-to guy locally too. I get a haircut from him every single week, Saturday, 11 o'clock. And actually, you'll see Nick's there at 10 o'clock every day, or every Saturday. He takes care of us. He's a good dude. So he took the beard off, sadly, but I think we'll probably start growing it now until juniors and then cut it again. But the beard had to go, and got a little footage of that, which is pretty cool. Training leading up to the show wasn't anything crazy. It was normal for us. Nick and I do, we train pretty heavy. Form's always good. That's our main focus. From there, depending on the day, Nick really plans the work. Not even plans the workouts. I just kind of follow him when I'm in prep. I don't really want to think about it. And Nick's pretty good with picking good exercises. So we know we're doing chest that day. We start off with whatever and move on from there. If he says drop set, I do a drop set. If If he says 5 more, I do 5 more. If we do negatives, whatever it is, that's just kind of how we've always trained. And we did that up until a week out. Obviously, no 1 rep maxes, nothing crazy like that. But a week out, we went to more of a pretty fast-paced, lot of machine work. Saturday or Sunday was my last leg day. Quads and hams, I just put those together for that week. And then I did chest and shoulders, back, arms, and then a full upper. I liked it. You know, it was pretty quick, half an hour in and out. Just real good squeezing, pumps. Everyone thinks that you need to do 15, 20 reps and, you know, super low weight. I don't believe in that at all. There's no reason why you can't continue to grow during your prep. And by doing 15 to 20 reps, you're not growing. You're maybe you'll get a couple more fibers in there, but I don't know. It's not something I believe in, so we definitely didn't utilize anything like that. The actual show was great. We drove down on Friday morning. We left, and weigh-ins were Friday night. I weighed in at 209, so I was a heavyweight. It's actually 19 pounds up from Pittsburgh 2 years ago. That being said, I also, you know, I had food and water in me all day Friday. We didn't want to starve down to try to make light heavies. It just didn't seem practical for this show. You know, where we landed, where we thought we were the best, that's just where we landed. I'm 7 weeks to junior nationals now. I feel pretty good. Weight's stable. I'm excited. I was very happy with the package we brought to Virginia. I don't think the overall was a landslide victory. There was a lot of great guys in it. The middleweight, the light heavy, the super, they were all great competitors, and any of them are going to do really well. The super, David is actually going to be at junior nationals as well, which is kind of cool. He's a pretty cool guy. So I want junior nationals to be a landslide. I want to just be lights out when I get there. So we'll see. I got 7 weeks. I'm pretty excited. I feel pretty good. I have good energy. Virginia was definitely a good push in the right direction. So I'm excited.